My name is Rotimi Rainwater. My film is Sugar. It's a film about homeless youth in Venice, California. It was based on my life. 1989, I was homeless. I was in the Navy actually in 88 and 89. I got out early when my mother got cancer. And it took me about a month and a half to get out. By the time I got home, she'd already lost her place. So I stayed in Orlando for 9.5 months taking care of my mom while she battled cancer. And lived in my car and then on the streets of Orlando. And got off the streets, started as a PA on films like Passenger 57. Spent the next 20 years working my way up. And when I got the opportunity to direct my first film, I made it about homeless youth, and it's called Sugar. Well, I knew a lot of the actors from working on other projects with them, so I actually spoke with Shanae Grimes first. We had dinner, told her what I wanted to do, wanted her to star in it. Her and Marshall Almond and some of the actors actually agreed before I even wrote the script. So then I went and wrote the script, and we raised a very small amount of money, started production, mortgaged my house, begged, borrowed, and stole, and got the film finished. The casting process started off with me meeting with Shanae Grimes and Marshall Almond, and I got them actually involved in the process of developing the characters. So when I wrote the project, I tailor-made it for them. And then I was fortunate enough to be able to cast Wes Studi and Angus McFadden, Corbin Blue, and then Nastasia Kinski decided to make her come back to films after 12 years in our little film, and she played a nun who worked on the streets of Venice and helped homeless kids. And it's been an amazing process because it's been a case of Hollywood coming together, really donating their time for a project that's bigger than the film. So the film has much more of a social component than just an artistic piece. We're pushing the film as an artistic piece, but also as a social campaign. So with the film, what we're doing is, when we shot the film, half of our extras and half of our production team were homeless. So we ended up feeding about 450 meals during the 2.5 weeks of production. So we decided that we wanted to continue the process, and our goal was to raise enough money to be able to feed 10,000 homeless youth. So we started an Indiegogo campaign at the Sugar Film Project, which the whole purpose is to raise money to be able to feed 10,000 homeless youth and get the word out about what we're doing. So Congresswoman Karen Bass from California heard about what we were doing. She came through and she screened the film, fell in love with it, decided to sponsor and hold a screening for Congress members. So just last week on the 26th, we actually went to Congress, screened the film for most of the members of Congress, and had a bunch of meetings with Congress members and federal agencies, and just really got the government behind what we're doing. My executive producer is from New Jersey and was looking around at all the film festivals, and everybody spoke very highly of the Manhattan Film Festival. So he submitted, we got in, and it just made sense. It was 3 days after our congressional screening, so it was great to be able to go directly from Congress to the Manhattan Film Festival.